Welcome everyone. My name's Dean Howell from GeoSpatial Connect. Firstly, apologise for the delay in today's Hangout. Unfortunately, I had to take my son off to the physio, and the only appointment we could get was smack bang when would normally do these webinars. So for those who have missed out, hopefully you can watch the recording. For those who can join me now, welcome to you, and welcome to today's presentation. Just a bit of an overview. Each day I conduct a short webinar for the members of GeoSpatial Connect and or interested members. And on Monday is our new member webinar, and in that we will quickly profile a couple of the new members. We'll just sort of show the member page. If any new members want to come on, that's a great opportunity to just introduce yourself. Tuesday we do a services webinar, and that is to give members of GeoSpatial Connect a chance to promote the services that they provide. Wednesday is our job seeker coaching. So we look at issues facing job seekers in today's geospatial world. So we look at interview coaching, we look at resumes, we look at how to prepare. We just have some roundtable discussions, a whole range of topics. On Thursday, we look at products and projects from members of GeoSpatial Connect. So if you have a new product that you would like to promote, then we do that on Thursdays. So welcome to David. It's just popped on. Just going through the what webinars we do on each day, and so we just got to Thursday, which is our products and projects, and then on Friday is our business coaching webinars. And at the moment we're using the book Think and Grow Rich as a mindset to business coaching, because you need to get your mindset right first before you can really plunge into why you're doing a business. All right, so today is our new member webinar, and so it's structured for two things, I guess. It's an opportunity for any new members to promote themselves. You can introduce yourself to the members of GeoSpatial Connect, so you can tell us about who you are, why you've joined GeoSpatial Connect. And it's also an opportunity for me to just show those new members some of the features of the site so they can get going. So what I'll do is I'll start with going through the site, and then if you're interested in saying a few words, I will then invite you on towards the end of the presentation. So all right, so I'm just going to switch screens, and I'm going to share that one. Okay, so we've just on the screen, so I'm just going to go to, all right, so you should now be seeing the GeoSpatial Connect front page, and I'm just going to quickly move one screen so I can see if anyone asks a question. So just bear with me for 1 second. Okay, so if you have a question, then just pop it into the chat on the left, or if you're connected to your microphone or video, then just interrupt me. I'm more than happy for that to happen. So when you come to the website, it takes you to the login page. Now, most people have registered, so we're not going to go through the registration process, but we are going to just have a quick look at the members page. And here's where you can promote yourself to the industry, and it's also how you can connect with other members of GeoSpatial Connect as well. by default, if you haven't logged in, it shows all new members. When you log in, it defaults to your country. So I'm in Australia, so when I log in, and I'll show you that in a sec, it'll just show the members of Australia first. And so you can see on the screen here, we have a series of new members, but no one has put their photo in on this page anyway. So what I'd like to do is encourage everyone to make sure that their profile is complete. And we're actually looking at some OpenID stuff so people can connect with their Facebook account or their LinkedIn account, and so it will do that stuff automatically. So, but we can see here with Matthew that he's got a tag in there where some of these people haven't. So that means he's actually registered, he's gone back in and he's edited some information. So let's just have a quick look. And here you can see Matthew's email address, his title that he's given himself, and even his address and phone number if you want to contact him. So you can use this information to connect with other people in the network. Now, you probably ask me, all right, what if I don't want that information to be shown? Well, I'll just quickly show you that in a sec. But we can see with Matthew's record that he hasn't entered any of the other information, summary, skills, expertise. So he's missing out on some of the great benefits from the site. So I'm just going to search and bring up my own record. So, and there's a couple for me in there, but so here you can see that there's a little photo, an image, who I am, suburb name and phone number. There's no email address there, but so you can choose which information you want to hide. There's a summary about myself, some skills and expertise, and a list of companies that I currently work for and companies that I've worked for in the past. And the way this works is that you can hover over those company information and see about them. So find out information about them. So I'll just quickly click on GeoSpatial Connect because it's this company, and it takes me off to the company record. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, so it should have taken me off to this one. Must have a duplicate record in there, so I'll just need to fix that up. So we've got GeoSpatial Connect, and it has a whole lot of products and services that are provided by that company. And so when you put your profile in and put the information in about who you've worked for, that actually gives you a link to be able to add that company information. So if you're working for a company and you want to show your boss that you're eager to promote what the services, then put that in as your experience, and then update the information about about that company. So I'll just quickly show you. So I'm going to log in now, and we'll show more about the whole security side. So if you don't want information shown, so once we log in, it changes up here in the top right hand corner. We've now got the My Account option, and just let that load. All right, and so down the left hand side we've got a whole range of options. So when you first join, make sure you just click on each of them and just figure out what they do. So, but to look at your profile, you hover over your picture, press Edit Profile, and it'll come down here, and we can see on the right hand side we've got all these checkboxes which say Make Private. So you can, I've got my email address ticked, so that means it won't appear on the members page, and so my address, I can hide all of that information. I can hide my photo if I want to. And although this box is not lining up at the moment, you can actually stop the listing altogether. So it says listing on members page, and that should be under the make private. So you can then stop your information appearing on the members page altogether. If you just want to have a record, but you don't want people finding you. So that's where you can edit the visibility of your profile or individual bits of information. So I'll just sort of scroll down. You've got the summary information that you can add and edit, adding skills and expertise. And the thought here is that what we're going to do in sort of some future upgrades is the skills and expertise that you put in, we're going to use, plus the keywords in your profile, going to use that to help companies who are looking for someone. So if someone's looking for someone with spatial database skills, they can type in that keyword, and if you have that keyword in your skills and expertise or in your profile somewhere, then it'll find that and go from there. So as I mentioned before, so we've got these, you've got current positions, so you can add your current position, and so add a position here, and same with previous positions. And then you got your edit and delete sort of option. So you can edit the information about where you work, the title of it, the company, and put in the information, just broad information about, and it can be as long as you want really. But then we've got this button which says edit company. So when you, it has to be one of your current positions, and you then get the edit company option. And what that will do is will allow you to then add the company details. So I'm not going to go right into that today because that's not really the purpose of today, but we'll do that in another session. But make sure your profile's up to date. That's what I'm just sort of trying to get at. Put in your past positions, put in the education you've had, what universities, and the plan is that all of these things will make linkable and connectable. So if you're looking for people who you've gone to a certain university with, or you're looking to connect with people who are working at a certain company because you want to work there, then you can then use those to link from one to another and find people who are in that area. So have a look behind the scenes at your profile or at your account, see what all the buttons do down the left hand side, see how it's put together, and if you have any questions or any you want to improve it in any way, then certainly let me know, because we're very open to doing that. Once you're in the My Account section, you go back to the main page by up in the right hand corner, there's this little home button. What I will show you quickly before we do that is you have a connections option here. And so you can invite people into the network. So if you know someone who's in the industry, put in their name and email address and it'll send them off an invite into the network. And we're going through the process at the moment of making that a lot more easier to use, where you can import address books and your Facebook contacts or your LinkedIn contacts and stuff like that. So we'll make it easier soon. But at the moment, when you join, invite someone in, and then the network will grow. We've currently got over 1,500 members in just over 4 months. So it's certainly growing, and our goal is to try and get to about 5,000 members by the beginning of next year. So so here we go. We'll go back to the home and takes you back to the e-store. So we have an e-store where people can buy and sell. Got a projects page, and
Dean,
hello?
is this pre-recorded?
Not yet. No, oh, it's being recorded now though.
Oh, okay.
So you're live. So,
Terrific.
so yeah, so it's really the my real aim of today was really just to um, just show you the members section and the company section. So you can see now that I've logged in, it defaults to Australia because that's where I'm based, and it shows me the people who are based in Australia. And we're trying to encourage people to complete their profiles, so it shows all that information. And same with the companies. Um, when you're when you've added a company to your profile, you can see you get this little green button down on the company list, and that means that you can edit it because you're an employee of that company. And so we're going to try and build up. We've got over people from over 100 countries on the who are members. So soon you would think that we'll have a similar number of companies from those different countries as well. So if you have any questions or want to use this opportunity to tell us about yourself, that's what today's webinar is for. It's for new members to talk about what they do, why they've joined GeoSpatial Connect, and so yeah. So if anyone would like to ask any questions or tell us a bit about themselves, then certainly let me know. I might just move this window back, and I'll go back to turn screen share.
Should I speak green, or can you like a...
Sorry.
Hey, Dean.
Hello. Yep.
How are you?
Yeah, great. Thank you. So,
My computer's kind of a slow connection at the moment.
oh, okay. I might. I'll bring you up.
There you are.
Yeah. So, if you wanted,
Well, I've been building,
yeah, go for it, Justin.
one second here. In a couple things. I do build so networks there's not I can appreciate the ambition and the drive to build a better world and really give the public a better idea of the people that they're dealing with and should respect. And so I've been building social network. I'm actually an anthropologist, and my dissertation is on community building. And so I picked surveyor. I picked survey because it's the oldest profession known in global community. And basically, the need fueled the progress. It's not you can go after in a single day. Obviously,
Yep.
Takes a lot of you have to visualize something that doesn't exist yet.
Yeah. No, that's
Do you agree?
I agree 100%. And it is one of those things where I think we're getting so much more insulated with technology that we need ways to reach out and communicate and build those communities. So.
Yep.
So what would you like to see out of GeoSpatial Connect, I guess, is are there features that you'd like to see built in, or ways to put information up, or?
To be honest, I haven't used it very much. I'm too busy building my own, but you, it's nice for everyone to be on the same page, I think, so that we can build collectively, we can build together to build better outlets and tie things together in new ways. And I believe that the geospatial industry has needed some positive, social-oriented, you know, just they need a platform, and they needed a place to go back and archive their experiences and find resources and build their own personal network so that they can be better at what they are, what they do, and how they live. It's can improve by having resources, and I'm like you. I'm constantly trying to build a better resource, and it's fortunate that the world that I believe that it's fortunate that the geospatial industry leaders and professionals start to come together on some ideas, and stop working against each other.
Yep. No,
That's just my philosophy. Makes me work harder, just trying to build a better world.
yep. No, I agree there 100% in terms of I'm a big believer of collaboration and helping other small businesses, and that's part of the reason why we've established this website and services to try and link people together. And so I do appreciate you giving us your feedback today, and hopefully,
I've given you great feedback because I believe you deserve it. You've stuck in there. There's a lot of people in this that are trying to wrap their mind around the idea, and they'd just rather go and steal from people. And it's like it's been done to me before, and it didn't taste good, because we could all be working together, to make something. You may have aspects of your site that I don't have or not capable or the time to build, and trading links and saying you really should go to Geospatial Connect if you would like this kind of resource. I think that keeping each other on the same page about what we think our strengths and weaknesses are would be a better way to pin out all of the microcosm that's being built for people who are willing to share and increase their knowledge and learn from others.
That's very good, and so I'm glad we're on that same wavelength, because I know it's sort of one of those things where you want to connect with people who have those same ideas, and the internet now actually gives us that great ability to reach out across the globe and connect with people who have that same philosophy and work ethic and all that sort of stuff. So
well, in a sense, a connection goes only so far. It's what you do with your connection.
Yep.
It's the relationship that forms out of a connection, and that relationship can be very enriching. A mere connection is always just the start of something that can be.
Yeah.
So I feel like together, mine is Land Surveyors United, because together is a lot stronger, and the public has a better awareness of what geospatial industry professionals do.
Yep.
And how it impacts their daily life, whether they know it or not. And recognizing that importance can only help the industry as a whole, because everyone collectively helping each other to do better. And that's what happens out of a connection. So
Yep. No, you're right on. It's all about the relationship.
that's my philosophy.
Yep.
It's all about the relationship and what you do with
Yeah,
it.
I have a lot of connections on LinkedIn, but I went through this phase of just wanting to build, just to get as many connections as I could. But at the end of the day, you can have 10 really good relationships or 1,000 connections, and the 10 relationships are going to win hands down. So
You got to build solid connections. If people aren't willing to upload a profile picture to your website, then they'll never contribute
yeah,
anything. And they're just another number. And I think in the end, after someone who's thought about this for a long time, in the end, people don't like to be a number.
yep,
And only in some cases are they willing to contribute to that number. And that's after realizing that there's integrity built in a network, and a network is, I mean, believe me, I'm constantly trying to, build it better and make it easier to use and available on more devices, and provide fresh content every time they look at it, and it's because it's a lot. You know how long it took me to get 1,500 members?
no,
Uh, 2.5 years.
oh, okay,
Why? Because I probably accept less than half of the people that apply,
yep,
because I'm not looking to artificially inflate that number. I think that the members themselves deserve more than that, and it's just always been kind of a personal moral battle with myself in the early days. But in the end, you can't rely on a page full of people that aren't willing to tell you about themselves. You can only rely on those that are willing to share what they know, and that's hard to ask of people.
yep. No, I fully agree there.
It's hard to ask of people.
So
It takes a lot of work to do it in a way that doesn't turn them off and make them want to go elsewhere. You got to be the elsewhere too,
yep. All right. Well, I appreciate your time tonight, Justin, and we should do this more often. It must be, what's the time? What's the time for you there?
It's 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
I'm in Tampa, Florida.
Oh, okay, so it's not too bad.
What part of Australia are you in?
I'm in Adelaide, so it's just coming 1:30 in the afternoon here. So, but I normally try.
1:30 in the afternoon.
Yep.
Okay.
So I
Still got a whole day.
normally try to do the webinars in the morning my time, so it leaves my afternoon a bit freer. But today I had to run my son to the physio, so that delayed today being put on. So,
Well, I'm in the process of migrating my work to surveying.org,
oh, okay,
and so that's happening in December, and it's going to basically just be a completely different structure than the one that I've got now, because I've been working on that one, but it's just kind of outdated. So been building the new site for about 6 months, and I think it's going to be something that I would love to discuss cross integration of some sort.
yep. No, I'd like to do
Why
that as
not?
well. So, and we can help promote it. And
All right, my hat's off to you, Dean.
thank you very much.
Great work. Keep it
Yeah.
up. We'll talk soon.
Well, you too.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Take
Okay.
care now.
All right. Bye bye.
My pleasure.